So now that Silk Binders got nerfed, many people are wondering what the new Palamute meta is. The new meta is with dual bladed chains. Use these skills for raw or element. Swap out element attack for attack up L if you're doing raw. Swap out attack up S element attack for status up if you're using status. Now there is a major drawback to this meta. Most of the damage from dual bladed chains is element. So you're losing out on a ton of damage if you use this with status or raw. If you don't want to swap for every hunt, I highly recommend sticking with Silk Binders. There are a few drawbacks to melee dogs. The first drawback is they actually get close to the monster, meaning they'll get hit more often. This is why I use Artful Dodger and counter. Silk Binder is always activated as soon as you did mounting damage, so basically whenever you want. Dual bladed chain is not tied to any trigger as far as I know, so it could proc 3 minutes in or it could proc 1 minute in. Getting the most out of their damage requires swapping the weapon every hunt because you would match the element to the monster you're fighting. If you're attacking the monster with the melee weapon and the dog is not at the monster yet, it'll throw a kunai instead of doing the melee attack. Kunai suck. Different weapons can use dual bladed chain in a more optimal way. The way Silk Binders work is if you just do an attack, it'll shoot twice. Other Palamute gear like dual bladed chain and Paracel are not like that and have a variety of moves. Another drawback is that they are melee, meaning they'll attack the air more often than ranged. Here's a showcase of what I mean by number 5. With Hammer's Courage combo, it guarantees the whirlwind move from the dual bladed chain. This is the best move from that gear. Meanwhile, Sword and Shield main combo does not do this. The elemental weapons you should use is Valstrax for Dragon, Rathalos for Fire, Kushala for Ice, Zenogre for Thunder, Almudron for Water, Travel Bag for Para, Disaster for Sleep, Red Basket for Poison, and Basil for Blast. You should also use Basil for Raw, but again, I highly recommend not doing Raw, and I don't even recommend doing Status. Even with this new meta, it is not better than pre-nerf Silk Binder. The only exception is probably Hammer because it can abuse the windmill move so much. But even with that, we can't get as many status procs from dogs anymore.